Hey everyone, and welcome to the first episode from ShattergangEDH. My name is Baz, and I hope you enjoy our first video. Our first episode features myself, fellow Shattergang members Dean and Luke, as well as our guest, Tom. We stream every Monday and Thursday. Details of our stream will be in the description below. First in turn order is myself, piloting Orvar the Allform. Next is Dean, piloting Hinata, Dawn-Crowned. Next is Luke, piloting Runo, Stromkirk. And last is Tom, piloting the partner pairing of Hargilde, kindly Runechanter, and Elmar, Ulvenwilde Informant. But yeah, Orvar, if you're not familiar, he's a changeling, and whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, if it targets one or more of my other permanents, I may create a token that's a copy of one of them. He's also got a secondary ability that never really comes up, but when essentially if I have to discard Orvar, I can make a token copy of a permanent when it's been discarded. It wins by either combo through combat damage with infinite 1/1s, or it is an Aether Flux reservoir line for casting lots of spells. The deck really wants to find cost reduction quickly and repeatedly casts a couple of key spells.
Alright.
And that's me. Dean, do you want to have a wee talk about your deck?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm Dean. This is Hinata, the Dawn-Crowned. Basically, it's flying trample 4/4. And spells you cast cost one more to cast for each target, and spells I cast cost one less each target. So I've got some big X spells that will cost me 1 mana and things like that. Nice. The deck basically wins by generating token elementals and constructs and winning by combat damage, or a big X burn spell that'll burn out the table.
Oof. So it's going to hurt, I guess.
A little bit.
Okay.
You look?
So I'm Luke. I'm playing Runo Stromkirk. If you've never played him, basically it's like Krakens and sea monsters and stuff like that. So he needs to flip over. When he flips over, when I attack with him, I get to create, if it's a Kraken, a Leviathan, or like a sea monster. You know what? Let's just read the actual text on the card. Let's start as we mean to go on. So he becomes Krothos, Lord of the Deep. So whenever he attacks, create a tapped and attacking token of a copy of another target attacking creature. If that creature is a Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, or Serpent, create 2 of those. So really kind of trying to flip him and go for like swinging in big plays. Never managed it yet. So as I said, it's a bit more janky, but it's a bit of fun in it.
All right. Greetings, my name's Tom, also known as Nereas. And I got Hargilde and Elmar. I have no idea how I can pronounce those names, especially Hargilde, which is for color combination everything but black. And I got a lot of artifacts in them. I have a birthing pot with a Kiki line to end games with, but the main part is I want to make a lot of clues, really a lot of clues and foods maybe, and treasures, and maybe reanimate them and overrun you all with it. I'm not sure if it's fitting because, well, as you can see, Commander Unlimited. I do a podcast with a friend of mine, but unfortunately, or fortunately, depends on where we stand, it's in German, especially in Austrian German, so it's a bit of a dialect with it. But I'm also on Twitch, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram also under Nareas_CUL.
Wicked. Alright, well in that case guys, good luck, have fun. And I'll start us off by drawing a magic card for turn. And I will play Island, Shock Horror, and I will pass the turn.
I will play Mystic, steady tapped, and pass the turn.
Okay, I will draw. And I will play Halamar Depths. It comes in tapped, and I will pass the turn. When it does come in tapped, I can look at the top 3 cards in my library and put them back in any order. I'll put that on the top. And I will pass.
I'm gonna draw. Neat. And Reflecting Pool. Just say go.
On your end step, I'd like to cast a Mystical Tutor. Okay, I'll resolve it. I'm going to go get Whims of Volrath. Whims of Volrath reads, it's 1 blue and it's an instant with buyback to generic. It's changed the text of target permanent by replacing all instances of 1 color, word or basic land type with another until end of turn.
So it's with Orvar, it's basically 3 mana, get a whole board.
Correct. And the plan is to get some form of cost reduction so that the buyback cost is negligible. And essentially I'll make infinite islands. Start turn, untap. And we'll draw a magic card.
What could it be?
Oh, that's right, yeah, it's on top of the library, not to hand. Oh my goodness, move to cheat step. It's not going to matter too much because the setup is required first anyway. So we're going to go for a Sapphire Medallion, and I will pass the turn, Dean.
And I will play Mountain, and I'll tap 2 just to play a tapped Fire Diamond and say go.
Nice. I will untap, draw. And I will play. I put those cards back in the wrong order. We're doing great today.
It's definitely not wrong anymore.
That's actually ridiculous. I thought, I'll draw that card next, and then I didn't. That's fine though. I'm happy with that. I'll play Watery Grave in tapped, and I will pass the turn.
I won't untap because I have nothing tapped. Draw a card. Ooh, nice. Well, in that case, delightful. I'm gonna go for the training center and tap for a Felwa Stone because I like having your colors.
Absolutely.
Then I say go. Pass the turn.
Untap. I'll draw a magic card. I will play another island. So I'm going to cast Arcane Signet. I'm going to tap 2, and because of the Sapphire Medallion, I will cast a Cloudkin Seer for 2 mana. ETB is a draw card. And if that's okay, I will draw a card. We'll pass turn. I've got 4 cards in hand.
Got to play Sanctuary. It comes in tapped because I don't have 3 or more islands. And I'll tap 3, that for blue, to cast a Rhystic Study.
Ooh. Jealous.
We're just having a good time, Dean. You had to do that.
I did.
And he would do it again.
Yeah.
Anything else, Dean?
No, just smile and pass the turn.
I will that. I will draw for 10. I'll play a snow-covered swamp. I will play my commander.
Yeah,
When it enters the battlefield, put up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. I do not have that. And I will pass.
1, 2, 3. And draw a card. Ooh, yes. I got red. Do I have green from anywhere? No, I do not have green. In that case,
No.
I'm gonna play a forest. Go 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. I'm gonna cast my commander to Elmar, Ulvenwilde Informant. It's a 3/2 with haste.
To pay the 1 for the Rhystic.
I'm thinking I will not pay the 1 for Ristic. Would like to move to combat. And swing my Elva to you, Dean.
Yep. I'll take 3.
And then I'm going to pass my turn.
Untap. I will draw a magic card. I'm going to play a Swarm Yard, which taps for generic, but its second ability is regenerate target insect, rat, spider, or squirrel. Okay, so let's get the game started. So we go 1, 2, 3 to cast Orvar.
Heuristic trigger.
Will let you have it this time. And then for 1, I'm going to cast Hidden Strings. And I will pay the 1 this time, Dean. Which will trigger Orvar. Hidden Strings says you may tap or untap permanent, then you may tap or untap another target permanent. The target
one that you
will
control. You can just tap people's stuff.
For sure. It also has Cypher.
Mm-hmm.
So the plan is to target Cloudkin Seer. Yeah, we have a copy of Cloudkin Seer being created by Orvar's ability.
So it gets an ETB effect and draws you another card as well.
Correct. So if all that on the stack is fine, I will draw a card.
Yeah, it's all good.
Well, it's not fine, but yeah, sure, go ahead.
So I'll resolve Hidden String. I will untap Cloudkin Seer and proceed to combat. Dean, you're going to have a really big flyer soon. I'm going to attack you with Cloudkin Seer.
Sure.
And when that deals combat damage, the Cypher trigger will happen for Hidden Strings. So I'm able to cast a copy of the card. This time I will target Sapphire Medallion.
Yep.
So I create a copy of Sapphire Medallion. Dean, I won't pay for Ristic this time. Pass turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll cast in half. Counteract the Sapphire Medallion.
That's a really good point.
So you should keep them. Everybody should keep Hinata around.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in hand. I'll have to go to discard and pass the turn.
Well, I will untap and draw. Oh, it's that card I wanted 3 turns ago. That's good. And I will play, because I feel it's probably relevant at the moment. I'm going to tap 3. Oh, I should have looked at the top card on my library. I'm doing great. Fine. It's fine. Remember next time. I will cast Propaganda. I will pass. It's a 1/4. It's like just.
All right. I'm gonna draw. Since there are a lot of islands on the field, I'm gonna play them out. I'm going for the Silver Scrying, searching my library for a land card, putting it into my hand.
Stick trigger.
Yeah, that's the next bad thing. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for a stick.
Oh.
Yes. And I think you're going to go ballistic with Orvar in the next time.
Yes.
I mean,
So?
I would really,
Certainly.
really like to, but Hinata made it a lot more complicated.
You've just got to copy your
Oh, no.
signet or your thing one more time.
Yes.
And you're back where you were.
I didn't say it was impossible, I just said it was more complicated.
Well, Hinata makes it even more... Oh no. I don't like that. I forgot about Hinata. Yes.
Because that's the fun thing about Hinata is like it taxes everyone.
Yes.
It does.
So even like removal on my stuff is complicated because of it.
I'm still gonna pay the 1 for Hinata. And... Oh no, I know it's an instant, but have to exile your Orvar. Because I'm very, very afraid.
I'll draw from Rustic.
Yes.
I love to see that.
Yeah, that happens. I'm gonna get a basic land and put it into play.
Yes.
Tapped.
Yes, basic land tapped onto the battlefield. And I'm going to search for a servant with service grind and just say pass my turn.
Okay. I see how it is. I got scary. That's fine.
Yeah.
I did the deck intro and then I did the thing that my intro said. Okay. I'll move to untap.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm going to search for a command tower and put it in my hand with the service grind.
Draw a magic card for turn. Oh, hello. I'm going to play a Misty Rainforest. I'm going to crack it now and go get an island. Paying 1.
1, 2,
Mystic
3.
Sanctuary. So Mystic Sanctuary enters untapped because I control 3 other islands. And with Mystical Sanctuary's ETB, I'm going to put Mystical Tutor on top of my library. We've left a blue open, Dean. That's curious.
Is it?
Very curious. I mean, we're going to have to eat a counter spell at some point. So with 1, 2, 3, 4, because I have 2 blue, 2 deduction on blue spells. So for 4, I'm going to cast Orvar again.
Yeah, it was like...
I will pay for Ristic. That's because, you know, I can't do the thing without giving you all your dark cards in your deck. I would like to proceed to combat. I would like to declare both my 2/1 flyers at you, Tom.
Yep, sure. I take 4.
On combat damage, I have a Cipher trigger. I'm going to target Sapphire Medallion. It costs 1 extra because of Hinata.
Yeah, it's a target.
So I'm going to have 2 copies of Sapphire Medallion. And then I will regrettably pass the turn.
I will play a command tower. And I'll tap 2. And we'll foretell a card.
Off turn. And I will tap 3. Actually, no, I won't. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. I will move to discard, and I will discard Biolumeg, and I will pass the turn because I'm not drawing any lines.
And then upkeep. Draw. I'm gonna play the command tower you all saw in before. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 3 over there for the second. I can't bubble spell. This is sad. But still going to white, blue, yes. Still going to bring Hargilde onto the battlefield. 2/3 mana dork for artifacts.
It's very good.
Which is quite nice.
Cool.
Yeah. Stick trigger.
I am... Nah, I'm not going to pay for Ristic.
Draw.
Also, I forgot in the round before I got a clue token because I double spelled
Ooh.
with Path of Exile and Silver Scribe. No good attacks. This is not... How big is Hinata? A 4/4? No.
4/4.
Oh, hell no. Orvar is a 3/3.
It certainly is.
Well, nah. Gotta say pass.
In your end step, I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to... yeah, this seems correct. I'm gonna Baby Rift Ristic Study, not paying the additional cost.
I will draw. And in response, I'll tap 1, 2, 3, and I will cast Rewind, counter target spell, untap up to 4 lands.
Oh,
Cool. No response. Cyclonic Rift.
In
is-
response to that, I'm going to tap Command Tower for blue, and then untap the 4 lands.
Cool. Do you want to do anything with the blue before I start move to my turn?
Yes. I will tap 1 blue, and I'll cast Icy Blast. Tap X target creatures. Ferocious. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, those creatures don't untap during their controller's next untap step. So I'm going to tap every single creature on the board apart from Hinata.
Yep. Unfortunately, Orvar only cares about spells I control.
Hmm.
And they don't
so you're tapping
untap.
Runo, Dean. Runo's done nothing.
But now it looks like he has.
I know. Look at him swinging into attack. That scary 1/4 Vampire Lord.
So they don't untap until your next turn after this one cycle.
And I will move to start a turn if you've got nothing else, Dean.
So that's it.
Creatures don't untap. I will draw this unknown magic card. I'll play a snow-covered forest. Snow-covered island. Oh my goodness. So for 1 blue and 1 additional for Ristic Study, Dean, I would like to replace your commander with a 4/4 red and blue elemental creature token.
Yeah, I'm going to tap 1 blue, and I'm going to cast my Foretell card. I saw it coming for 1 blue.
I saw
Oh,
that
he
coming.
saw it coming.
Nice.
And then in response to that, I'm going to tap a blue and 1 for Ristic, and I'm going to cast Mystical Tutor. I'm going to put Fabricate on top of my library. Fabricate is a 3-mana sorcery. It says search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle your library.
Ah, yes, the old tutor in a tutor.
Yep. It's because I like extra long turns, you see.
Playing solitaire.
Yeah. Trying, but geez. Oh, everyone's trying to interact with me. How dare you?
It's not even an exaggeration.
Okay, so Mystical Tutor resolves. So yeah, I'm happy to resolve Saw It Coming, that counter and resculpt. Sorry, and Fabricate's on top. I think what we'll do is we'll go 2, 1 blue and an additional cost for Ristic, and we're going to cast Winds of Volrath. With the discount, I've got the buyback and the additional cost for Hinata.
So you are winning.
No, because I'm out of mana.
I have no response to that one.
To that one, interesting.
I don't love it.
I don't love
Me
it.
neither.
It will target Mystical Sanctuary.
Your own, or?
Definitely my own.
He's just going to keep putting sorcery on top of his library forever.
Oh no.
That is the plan. So that with buyback, that is back in my hand. And we're going to put a Cyclonic Rift on top. Yeah, creatures are tapped, no combat, pass turn.
On your end, I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to Wizard Cycle with Step Through.
Yep. Oh, sorry, I have a untapped Mystic Sanctuary as well.
I'm going to reveal Ika, Fractional Theorist. Whenever I cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token, put X 1/1 counters on it, where X is that spell's converted mana cost.
Nice.
And for 3 and a blue, target creature token can't be blocked this turn. I'm going to play a Prairie Stream. It comes in untapped because I have 2 or more basic lands. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll cast Zafia, Thunder Conductor, which is Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, scry 1. If that spell mana value is 5 or greater, create a 4/4 blue and red elemental creature token. If that spell's mana value is 10 or greater, Zafina Thunder Collector deals 10 damage to an opponent chosen at random.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
To be fair, it's random.
And I'm going to go to combat, and Barry, I'm going to hit you with 4 Hinata damage.
Yeah, take it.
And with that, I'll pass the turn.
Okay, so untap.
You don't have to tap.
You've done this.
Your creature doesn't untap.
Thank you, Dean. You're right. Let's just have a look. Reveal the top card of the library. It is not. It's Sakashima, so I'll be drawing that for turn. Let's go with strategic planning. Get the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. I'll let you draw, Dean. You seem a good guy.
Okay.
We'll put these 2 into the graveyard. Play a land. Yay. And with that exciting play, I will pass.
In your end step, I'm gonna correct the clue because I got 2 spare mana. Then I untap. Draw 2. The Sea of Clouds. Alright, I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move.
Oh.
Yeah, just a double spell. 1, 2, 3 for the Moonsilver Key. Tapping in it and sacrificing it to search from a library through our artifact card with a mana ability. And
Heuristic trigger.
Paying for the heuristic. Yes. I'm gonna search for the good old Soul Ring. Love to play it. If I can find it in time.
I've not seen one. Yeah.
I know.
Barry's usually copied it about 6 times by now.
Oh, behave. Well, I learned my
play the
lesson
Soul
with
Ring.
copying Mana Crypt and then essentially killing me by having 6 Mana Crypt.
Heuristic trigger on the Soul Ring.
Soul Ring does not... I'm not going to pay for the Soul Ring. Heuristic. And then... what we all forgot in the first place, because Hinata is kind of... I don't like Hinata now. It's awesome, but I really don't like it, because
do 3.
the target ability is not a May.
No.
So I'm going to target Hargilde to get untapped, and then get a clue token, because the Soul Ring is the second one. And I have to pay, and it's gonna be the Soul Ring, and this hurts so much. Alright.
Tom's board's decent.
Well, it's all lands, and one clue.
I'll swap you. I'll take some lands, Tom. I'll take some lands. my low curve deck.
Wait, can I get the propaganda then? So I feel safe. Unfortunately, I have to say pass.
No worries.
Right, Baz, are you winning this turn?
No, because Dean's got open... Dean, how many cards you got in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, I'm not winning this turn.
At your... before that. So I'm going to tap 1 blue. And I'm going to cast Done, which is tap up to 2 target creatures. Those creatures don't untap during their controller's next untap step. I'm going to Decipher ability creature. I'm going to tap. And yeah, the 2 of them, I'll tap, yeah.
Okay, so is this
That's it.
Tom's end step?
Yeah, so they don't untap during your next.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll start my turn, untap, apart from the 2 things that can't untap this turn. Anything before my draw?
No.
Cool. I'll draw a card that you know about.
May I play magic, Mr. Controller?
Oh yeah, I had a trigger from that. I get to scry 1, because it was a 4 mana spell. and I'll leave that on top.
Okay, so in my first main phase, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. A reduction of 3 Cyclonic Rift only costs 4 to overload. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna overload a Cyclonic Rift and pay for Ristic Study.
Oh, that's so great because it's like that just helps me so much.
I mean, it doesn't put you back too far.
Much. Dean, if you got a counter, do something.
Just do it.
So you pass priority to me.
Yeah. Your table open.
I've got no response to that.
You have a spell to cast.
Would that help?
You let me draw with Ristic.
Yeah, I could probably do that. Okay, so I'll tap 1. I'll cast Consider into the camera area. Look at the top card of your library. You may put that card into your graveyard. Draw a card.
Well, that's considers on the stack. I'll tap 2 blue and I'll cast Neutralize, target in Cyclonic Rift.
See, he had it already. He just wanted a free draw out of you.
That's mean.
How was I to know that?
Well, I didn't want to be...
Well, you still don't know that. You don't know if I drew off the top or not?
You don't.
I mean...
So that...
no, I have no response to Neutralize.
I'll look at the top card of my library.
That was the EMC spell I get to scry one.
Nice.
Put it on the bottom.
I'll put that in the graveyard, and I will draw a card.
Yeah, Ristic Study's good card.
It is when it's on the table all game.
Yeah.
Well, it was about to not to be, and you just stopped it. So I would maybe measure your.
I didn't stop it. He would have. He had it anyway, as you said.
No, he passed priority. It would have happened.
Yeah,
Next time we're all going to just count it.
I drew that counter off the top.
Oh.
I knew it was there from the sky.
That's fair.
Right. I would like to tap 1 and cast a Whims of Volrath.
Again?
I've never seen that card before.
I know.
What does it do? I have no idea.
I will pay for Ristic Study. It will be targeting Mystic Sanctuary. So any response to Whims of Volrath with buyback?
No.
No.
Okay, so it makes a copy of Mystic Sanctuary. I have a second. Let's say we'll have 2. We'll have 1 untapped, and I'll put Cyclonic Rift back on top of my library. And I will pass the turn.
Golden Turn. No. P1. Go section. Then I'll drop that in as well. And we'll do Farmland. Discard it, bro.
Have you not drawn enough cards?
Well, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Consecrated Sphinx.
Oh, baby.
I would like to draw even more cards than Ristic Study.
I haven't drew my win con yet. Just let me draw more.
Yeah.
No response from me, Dean. I like it. Good play.
No response from me either.
Yeah, pass priority. Just jealousy over here. I would love these cards.
Go to combat and I'll swing 4 at you, Barry.
Yep. Take it.
And with that, I will pass the turn.
Now I get to untap my creature, don't I, Dean?
Yeah.
And I will.
You're welcome.
I may reveal the top card of my library. I don't need to reveal it. Because Runo's never going to flip, because why would he? Land for turn, and then...
I have 2 cards with Consecrate 6.
I think that's such a good play you've made there, Dean, that I'd be keen to have one myself. So I'm going to attempt to copy it with Sakashima.
Ristic Study trigger. Oh no, you paid 1.
I'll pay the 1.
Because it doesn't matter anymore.
Okay, with that I will pass.
You're not going to combat?
With my 1/4? No, because utterly.
Come on, I got the 2/3. It's a free attack if you want.
I could swing for 1. It flies. Why not? I'll hit you then, Tom, for 1.
Oh, damn, it flies. Well,
It does fly.
It does fly.
It's a flying vampire lord. With that, Tom, I will pass. It's all you, bud.
All right. No problem. I already untapped, so I'm going to draw a card.
Dean, would you like to draw 2 cards?
I will draw 2 cards.
Holy moly!
If Dean's drawn 2, do I get to draw 3?
Active, non-active player, because
Is that a May ability?
you may draw.
Okay.
I don't have...
We're not in a situation where you guys just keep drawing because of you both have consecrated things.
Yeah. You could mill yourself out, so...
I don't want to say you've given Dean the game, but you've given Dean the game. Do you have any untapped mana, Dean?
I do not.
Fab. Do you run zero cost counter spells in your deck?
Not in this one, but there's a few things that it's free to cast.
Okay. We are in trouble.
We are in big trouble, yeah.
So we need to figure out who's drawing for how long.
So I've drew 2 cards from the
If I
trigger.
choose not to draw, then Dean doesn't get to draw any more cards. So if I
Correct.
sacrifice myself, Dean
Yes.
doesn't get to draw 2 cards, and then you get to psych,
But then you get to draw another 2 cards if I draw 2 cards.
and then you draw another 2 cards.
And no, another 2, and then another, and
Oh,
another.
I really need to draw cards, but
I mean, do it. Like, I'm not saying don't do it, but you know that Dean only needs like 1 or 2 red to win the game. If he's got his library.
okay, I won't draw because then Barry will get to Psych Rift and reset this nonsense, won't he?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah,
All right.
Even if I did draw something, I've got no mana open to do anything with it, so pointless.
So, Dean drew 2 from me, and
He did.
you did not.
No.
You could have drawn 2 for 6.
I could have, but if I draw 2
Yeah.
cards, then he gets another 2 cards.
No, 2 cards, yeah.
Well, I could let him get 2 cards deeper, I suppose.
You would let him get 4
Wait.
cards deeper.
4 cards deeper, Dean.
Drawing cards is mana fixing also, so...
That's how deep we're going.
Yeah, but then you'd be able to go 8 deeper.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
and then you could go.
so the way it would work is Tom drew for turn. Dean,
Yes.
your trigger goes on the stack above Dean's look.
Yeah,
So if you would choose to draw 2,
yeah.
that would allow Dean to then get triggers for your draws. So he would draw.
Why
full-
does
he
mine
would
go
draw
on the stack before Dean? Dean's the next player in cycle, right?
Yeah, but that's
you were
why, yeah,
last.
yeah,
You were the
yeah.
last player in cycle. So your
Yeah, so
your
these
triggers go on
2
top.
these 2 would still be on top. I'd be drawing them anyway, but
Right.
Yep.
I will draw 2 cards in Dean, and
yeah, I'll draw I'll draw 4 from your trigger
I'll
then.
allow it.
Yeah, because you are then the next 4.
But you
And
also
then
have a trigger for
you're-
Tom's draw as well, Dean.
Yeah, but Luke's got another trigger.
True.
I
Do you
will,
want to draw?
I will pass that trigger. I don't feel the need to draw more
Okay,
cards. At the
then
moment.
I'll draw 2 from...
So Dean gets 4 and you get 2.
Dean gets 6.
6? Oh yeah, because you drew 2. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Whoa.
Loving this.
It's a good system.
Communism. Our draw step. I'm gonna play an island. I'm gonna play the island. Alright. It's the first time one of my pet cards I drew does not make anything besides hinder myself. This is a rare occasion.
Good times. Good
Yeah.
times.
Maybe I can win this game now. Maybe.
Yes.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go for it. 1, 2, 3, and 2 life. For the good old birthing pod.
Rustic study.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. 8. Yes. I'm gonna pay with the forest. For the rustic. Alright.
What we're podding into then? Let's see it.
Alright. I'm gonna tap Hargilde for 2 artifact manas. Gonna sacrifice her. Got 1 left and lose 2. And then I'm going to search 4 because 4 and I need 5 for Kiki. When I can find it.
In response to the activation of Birthing Pod, I'm going to cast Mog Savage. If an opponent controls an island and I control a mountain, I may cast a spell without paying its mana cost. Destroy target artifact. And I'm going to target Birthing Pod.
Alright. Sure.
Yeah.
Destroying the birthing pod, but still letting the ability resolve.
Yeah, I couldn't interact with it before. So, yeah.
Alright.
You still get Kiki though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiki is still on.
Yes. Try one.
Yeah.
But what Dean's done is stopped potentially the line of untapping Birthing Pod with the commander that's on the battlefield.
Yeah, and then just making infinite copies of...
Correct. But I still get Kiki.
You do, Kiki, yeah.
And he's maybe got the other piece in his hand.
Maybe he does.
Maybe.
What is the other piece? Is it like the Warlord guy or Helm of the Host or what? What's
Elder Guardian, I think.
For example, yes. Felida Guardian.
And you flicker it forever.
Yes. And I'm gonna cast the Felida Guardian. From my hand.
Your stick trigger.
You're going to draw a card. I'm going to draw one.
I'm going to pay for it.
Outrageous.
Alright.
So I would like to respond to now that Ristic Study is off the stack. So Felidar Guardian cast. Oh, Dean. So I'm gonna tap 1.
Not Dean, it's Tom.
No, I know, but Dean's gonna benefit from it.
Oh no.
And I hope I'm not punished for trying to stop this. So I'm gonna cast Whims of Allwrath. I'm gonna copy my Cloudkin Seer.
Draw a card.
Draw
Draw Cyclonic Rift.
No, I'm not gonna pay for Ristic, sadly.
I will draw. Look, would you like to draw 2?
I'd love to draw 2, Dean.
So I will draw 4.
Yeah.
Would you like to draw 8? Look.
Oh. I mean, do I want you to draw 16 cards, Dean? That is the question. That is the question. Dean, can you avoid milling yourself out? Do you have a Thassa's Oracle in there or anything?
Not yet, no. It's a me ability. I could always choose
yeah.
not to.
Oh, that's right. Ben did that once, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll draw 18. You can have 16, just for the lols.
I'll choose to draw 16. Do you want to draw 32?
No, I'm good.
You can always choose to just draw two.
I would ask him to tell you how many cards is left in his library, and then decide. I suppose it's like it would be 16 instances of 2, so you could draw. Yeah.
Yes, he would. Right. Okay.
Wonderful. So is the stack clear above Whims of Allwrath?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, so I'm going to target my Cloudkin Seer, return that back to hand. It will have an ETB. There are now 2 copies, one is untapped. I will draw a card. I will draw Cyclonic Rift.
What do you want to talk
Right.
about?
Dean, I'm good, thanks. I've got too many cards in hand, I would say.
We'll draw 2 cards.
I can barely hold them all.
Move to discard? Oh, Jesus Christ.
And then for 1 blue, I would like to Baby Rift
Oh.
Cheeky.
All right.
A little baby rift.
Oh, look at the paper rift.
The Baby
cute.
Rift.
All right.
Mystic trigger.
No. At this point, it seems futile to stop.
Oh. Is that your hand? Look.
No.
That's my graveyard.
It will be soon.
So Cyclonic Rift, okay?
It's okay for me.
Yeah, good for me.
All right.
I love it.
In that
Good
case,
play.
you can have a Kiki Jiki to hand.
Mm. I can caress him. Well, nevertheless, I cast a second spell with the Felida Guardian and get a clue token.
For sure.
Well, I tried my very best.
And
that's-
you would have done great other than the propaganda that's on the table.
Oh yeah.
But I feel
What's-
like that would have been inconsequential in a couple of turns' time.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with the propaganda on the table?
It's the thing that would have saved you after Dean and I died.
Completely.
Yes. No one likes to pay to punch people.
Yeah. Well then, I say go.
Okay, move to turn. Any effects before the start of my turn?
Yeah. Nope.
Cool.
Not for me anyway.
Okay, I'll untap. I'm going to stop in my upkeep. Shock horror. My creature's untapped this time, Dean, right?
On to look.
I haven't drawn yet.
You know, I thought you said draw a card. That's it.
Drawn to. No, Dean, I've got a good selection of cards here. I'm quite happy.
I'm going to pay 1, pay 2 to Whims of Volrath. I'm going to target my Mystic Sanctuary again.
Rustic study.
I've paid for it.
You paid for
In
it.
fact, no, it's fine, actually.
Yeah.
No response to that then?
Not for me.
Okay,
No,
so
not from
Whims
me.
are all back at hand, Cyclonic Rift into top of library. Move to draw step. Draw.
Are you drawn to look?
I'll pass, Dean. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll draw 2.
I would like to tap 3, 4, and I would again like to overload a Cyclonic Rift. Not paying for Mystic.
for me.
I have no response to that.
Fine for me too.
In that case, would you all like to return your non-land permanents to your hands?
But I'm gonna float a blue from the Felwa stone.
Cool.
Just to be sure.
Graveyard. Okay. Okay. Oh, actually, I think I know I can do it. Yes. So, yeah, sorry. Start again. Yeah, so I'll tap Wounds of Olrath. Tap for Wounds of Olrath, except rather than an island, I'm just going to target a Cloudkin Skier to draw a card. We'll draw Fabricate, which we know is on top of my library. For 1 blue, because of the cost reduction, I'm going to cast Fabricate. So reveal Aetherflux Reservoir into hand. With the 4 I have here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, I will cast Aetherflux Reservoir. I will then move to present a loop where I can cast Boons of Volrath with a discount for 1 blue and make infinite islands, which should be enough to give me infinite life, and then spend 150 of it to pew 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 pew. So yeah, I will proceed to make enough mana so that, life rather, that I can safely ping you and respond to anything you do.
So you're saying I'm dying first?
100%.
That's fair. I did draw more than half my library, so...
You did.
Nice,
in that
nice,
case,
nice.
GG's.
GG.
Yeah, well played, man.
Really, really well played. Nice.
That was so difficult to maneuver for a while.